Your business, like you pointed out, is really dependent on good content, which can actually generate higher footfalls for you and thus higher revenues for you as well, especially the ad revenues. I wanted to understand from you, have you been largely worried about the recent underperformance of the Bollywood content impacting your earnings for FY23? And could you give me a sense of how much do Hindi movies really contribute to your overall box office collections? I'm guessing it is the largest pie of the market share for you.
Yes, it is. In fact, in this year, roughly represents about half of our total box office comes from Hindi films, about 30 to 35% comes from regional films, which has changed this year, and about 15-16% comes from Hollywood films. So clearly, underperformance of, the Hindi film industry does impact us directly in the short term. But, we've been in this business for a fairly long time, and we think of this as more a short-term phenomenon. I think the industry, lot post-pandemic era, so refreshed for how the consumer tastes have evolved. And we are not worried in a country like India, where we make the highest number of movies in the world across languages, especially Bollywood film industries, which is one of the strongest film industries in India. Will bounce back strongly. Whether it takes 1 quarter or 2 quarters is just a matter of time.
Okay.
So we are very, very confident about the industry bouncing back to its full strength.
But has this underperformance ever led to your thought process in changing your geographical focus or strategy of where you would like to open more screens and grow your business vis-a-vis, the Hindi belt, which watches more Hindi movies, vis-a-vis the South movies as well? Are you looking at that sphere as the growing pie going forward for you?
You're absolutely right. I think, and it's driven by two things. One, obviously, our long-term strategy has always been to a pan-India flair. So out of the 1,689 screens we operate, roughly 1/3 of those screens are in South, 1/3 are in West, and 1/3 of them are in Northern India. But more importantly, the multiplex screen penetration in North and Western part of the country is now reasonably high as compared to South India, where the multiplex screen penetration is low. And almost 40 to 45% of new screens that we're adding now are coming up in southern part of the country.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.